Universe Collective.
Well, Itchy made an interesting choice, didn't he?
Oh boy, did he. All this for a wheel of cheese.
All this for a wheel of cheese. I think it's about a little bit more than just a wheel of cheese, but we'll get there when we get there.
Lord have mercy.
I think Itchy, in the presence of that portal, there is some sort of pull on you. And I don't know if Itchy noticed it at first, but I think him getting the sight when he was unconscious triggered something. And this timeline's not necessarily super linear, and I don't love that as the DM here. But it is what it is. So I think, Itchy, when you're unconscious, you go somewhere you've never been, or you go somewhere you never remember being before. You arrive here alone. It appears to you as a hallway. White tiled floor, painted white walls, with a set of gray double doors at the end. It feels sterile and cold.
Anybody here? Hello? Where am I? Slick?
There is no response. And if you turn around, there is nothing behind you. There is only the way forward.
Like, nothing is in, it's a blank wall, or nothing is in, there's nothing?
As in, there's nothing. It's a void. Behind you is just a void, and in front of you is a set of doors. Maybe 20 feet down the hall. Maybe 25.
All right. I think Itchy's just gonna kind of do a quick 360, just kind of look around. If I look at the void, is it literally just like a black void?
Yeah, it's just a black void. It honestly, it reminds you a bit of the portal that you saw at your family's property.
Can Itchy try and touch it?
Yeah, you can try and touch it.
I don't want to like lean. I don't want to like super get into it. I just kind of want to like see if I can like touch it with my hand. Like what happens?
Yeah, it feels like you're touching a pool of ice cold water when you touch it with your hand. It smells kind of sulfuric, but it's cold to the touch. And it does feel like a liquid, not necessarily the same viscosity as water. A little different, but not in a way that you can like pinpoint.
What would happen if I tried to like stick my finger in it and like hold it there for a couple of seconds? Anything?
Yeah, it actually, you see your finger come through on the opposite side of it. So think of it as in the half that you've stuck your hand into, your hand comes out the other half, as if it's the mirrored set of double doors.
Whoa. God damn.
You get the feeling that if you were to walk through the left half of this, you would emerge from the right half.
Can Itchy stick his head in?
Yeah, you just find your head sticking back into the hallway. You can look at your body.
What in the hell is going on here? All right. Shit. Evander would know what to do here.
Evander's not here.
All right, well, enough mucking around in here. I guess there's no way to go but forward. And I think Itchy's gonna turn away from the void and walk through the set of doors in front of him.
Yeah, absolutely. Through the doors is just a waiting room. It's like something out of the future to Itchy. It's bland and it's boring art on boring walls, and you've never seen anything like it. You've never conceptualized chairs of this design. They're made of a material you've never imagined, and they're well worn despite their futuristic construction. This is a place unlike anything you've seen before. It's far beyond even the farthest reaches of your imagination. And if you turn around, you notice that the double doors behind you have disappeared as well. And at the front of the room are a series of windowed cubicles with numbers above them. Only one is
numbers above him.
Staffed. A man sits at a chair behind the glass. He's smiling placidly. He's wearing a white button-up shirt and is perfectly unremarkable, save for the fact that he's wearing a crown made from gnarled barbed wire, causing him to bleed profusely from his hairline.
Jesus Christ.
He is wearing a name tag. You can't read it, The letters are undulating. They're constantly shifting between different runic symbols and letters that you almost recognize and letters that you don't. Now seeing C141 at booth number 6. And if you look in your hand, you'll find a slip of paper that says C141.
I think Itchy just kind of looks down, doesn't question it, and he just I feel like most people would be freaking out. I think Itchy is just so like taken aback that his like the adrenaline is going so much that it has like overflowed, and he's just like he feels completely neutral, like, all right, well, this is fine, I guess that's my number. And he walks up to the nice man wearing a barbed wire crown.
Yeah, absolutely. You approach him and he smiles at you. This is a friendly, normal interaction for him.
Itchy very politely does the hat thing. How's it going? I'm not quite sure. Well, not quite sure of anything. I guess, would you be able to, I don't know, maybe answer some questions like where am I? What is this? Where did I go?
I have had my eye on you a long time, Zebulon. I'm a horseman. Like you. And yours were always something special.
Well, I can't say that I don't feel a little bit proud of that, but continue.
I sent a friend to acquire one from you. It was too bad you turned him down. All of this, and you'll flash to the smoldering remains of Amadeus Springs just briefly. It's like a punch to the gut that lasts a second, and then it's over in an instant. All of this was avoidable. Pride so often goes before destruction, doesn't it, Zebulon?
I don't know what you're implying here. That horse is mine.
That horse was yours. I saved him. You shot him, Zebulon. You were backed into a corner, and you took the life of a creature that trusted you. He had no choice but to trust you. He knows exactly what you've done, Zebulon. I will keep him safe. I will keep him safe from you.
I think Itchy, he wants to speak, but I think he's just like grating his teeth, and he has like one arm just like propped up against this counter on the other side, and he is just like he's like clenching his fist, like white knuckled. And I think he knows that he's wrong, and he wants to explain himself, but I think every time he tries to come up with the words, they disappear before they leave his throat. And so I think Itchy's just standing there, teeth bared, fist clenched, and he just narrows his eyes, and he's just like, what do you want from me?
He claps twice, and the two of you appear in a glorious stables. It's unlike any that you've ever been in before. You know, you can imagine that this is comparable to what you would find in an old European city. Mm-hmm. The two of you are standing there in front of a stall, and within that stall is Evander, but not the Evander that you last saw him as. He has rotted as a decomposing body would. His bones are exposed, and where his flesh has fallen away, it's been replaced by this molten magma-like substance that's undulating under this translucent membrane. He is truly a creature of hell here.
I think Itchy takes a second. When Itchy looks into Evander's eyes, does Evander like meet his gaze?
Yes, but his eyes are not his own. It's not Evander that you know. This is a knowing gaze. This is the freakish entity that's appeared since you shot your normal companion.
I think Itchy is just like slowly, like his hands are up. He's just kind of slowly walking back and just shaking his head. Just no. He turns back to the man. He's just like, please, it wasn't supposed to go like this. Evander didn't deserve this. I need to make this right. So, how do I make this right?
What did you sell your soul for, Zebulon? What did you kill Evander for? For vengeance? The best vengeance would have been a life well lived, but you humans are so petty you can't see past your own hatred. The only real truth is that all human divinity on Earth is dead, and that my children, my family, are all that is left on your plane. There's no making this right, Zebulon. What's done is done. You don't get to undo promises you've made to demons, Zebulon.
I think all Itchy can do is just kind of like fall to his knees.
I'm merely a scavenger, feeding on the scraps of your insignificant human squabbles. He did not deserve to be a casualty in your quest for vengeance. Does anyone? And he smiles at you, and he reaches down, and he tilts your chin up to look at him. He says, it's quite all right. I've always enjoyed humanity's love of senseless violence.
I think Itchy's just looking into this man's eyes. I think Itchy is just like tears are just running down his face, and he just looks up and he's just like, no, this can't be how this ends. There has to be something.
Every action bears a consequence, Zebulon. Every word a meaning. Make no mistake, this has been a mercy.
A trade. I'll trade you. I'll trade you a soul. Yeah, that's what I can do. Can I do that? I mean, can I I don't know, promise you another one for mine in return?
Whose soul do you have to trade, Zebulon? You've given up yours. You've given up Evander's. There's another soul that belongs to you in this world? A soul for you to trade away?
I'll get one, all right? Shit. If I can get my life back together, I'll get, I don't know how many you want me. 5, 10? Look, I got business back where I come from. I got at least one. I'm sure you know well about him, but look, he's yours. All right? He's yours.
Your brother's
Don Ruiz
soul has belonged to me for far longer than yours belongs to her, Itchy. And he smiles at you as he uses your nickname instead of your first name for the first time in your conversation with him.
I think Itchy takes a mental note of this.
You don't have a soul to give me.
Shit. All right. Fuck. I think Itchy is just like going through the Rolodex of...
Yeah, as you're doing this, he claps you back to the waiting room. You're back in the DMV. Both of you together. As you were when you first started this conversation.
Look, all right? There has to be somebody that I can give you in return for my life back. There has to be somebody. I don't care who it is. I don't care what it is. I will find that for you. All right? I want my life back, and I want my brother erased from existence. I don't care what I have to do in the, I don't know what y'all call it, the mortal realm. Look, Ezekiel Blankenship, I am planning on following him to the ends of the earth to do what I need to do to make things right.
There is something you can do for me. It is no small task, and you will need the help of your friends, James and Arthur.
I don't know what James.
That's all right. You'll know when you're ready to know. My children, they've been fighting amongst themselves. It's rather unbecoming. We are all that's left of divinity on your plane. I wish to present a united front as the world comes into its own again. My daughter, Lilith, she's greedy. She hasn't stopped consuming since the uprising. She's becoming more powerful than her brothers.
This may be an inopportune time to cut in here. I assume I will be getting no context about any of this.
You need context? You have the sight now. Your little friend gave it to you. What context do you need? You've asked for a way to get your life back, Zebulon, and I'm offering you one. Get my children to stop fighting. Stop Lilith from eating the world. That is all. And he claps 2 more times, and you wake up in your body in the primary room of this cabin amongst your friends, Slick and Arthur/Pete, and your new friend, Matthew Cash.
It's hard to swallow. Don't know how to answer that. I took the long road, 'cause I'm so afraid of saying the wrong thing to you. We used to be in love and now you don't even want me around. But can I say one more thing? Baby, don't go. Don't act like I'm invisible. Do it all again, but we both know that I'm miserable. Maybe I'll go. Say I'm being difficult. You wouldn't do it all again, but I know I'm irreplaceable. You wouldn't do it all again, but I know I'm irreplaceable. You said tomorrow, but you won't call me back. It's hard to swallow. Don't know how to answer that. I took the long road, 'cause I'm so afraid of saying the wrong thing to you. We used to be in love and now you don't even want me around. But can I say one more thing? Baby, don't go. Don't act like I'm invisible. Do it all again, but we both know that I'm miserable. Maybe I'll go. Say I'm being difficult. You wouldn't do it all again, but I know I'm irreplaceable.